It's even pretty damn tough if my computers work these days. I fold my hands in comfort and 50 feet. Hold on tight and exist in the next lifetime. I've never been beat. I'll pray I get down my own way. God says hi all the time. See my baby boo. Who cares if that's true? I'll tell you something that is true. You know, you judges, judge this. How does our system work? Excuse me. Our justice system works kind of like you're not guilty until proven guilty, right?
Yeah.
So, or else they say innocent until proven guilty, right?
Innocent until proven guilty.
Yeah. And you've been in the USA for a while, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're sure about that?
Right.
Yeah, okay. So I got a second assurance with my mind that our justice system here in the USA is innocent until proven guilty. Well, all you judges, you're innocent until proven guilty. But I'm thinking as I'm not drinking, and I'm kind of tough too. Start catching all the luck you clue. You hear that luck you? Like good luck to you clue? Hey, take a moment of silence and think about that too. 'Cause I am not coming with you. You ain't got a cigarette? No. All right, man. You're ready.
Are you ready?
Yesterday,
That's our name.
last time I was with you, around you, somebody called you green. Well, they say that you had money. You get money.
Yeah.
Yes,
you been green.
I ain't green, funny thing. Oh, look now. Is it kind of green? Well, you can see the glow, bro. No, though. It blows a tiny too. I don't know if it's true, but I do know that if nothing else, the cost of smoking is way too high. And I may or may not be smoking too. Who cares if I do? You know what I care about the most? You. And I'll assure you right now too, that when I say you, and you ain't seeing me pointing or touching to nobody, I mean everything in life that cares about them too. Of course, past you humans, little kitty coos, all the way to oldie bowls, all colors and 50 folds, estimation and iteration, and every creation of Connie too, from gangsters to non-langsters, all the way to judges and not robbers too. And now I told you what kind of friends I have. All. I got no friends at all of ones that did do as Ben does do too, or ever do. So let me tell you something that's true. If you're a Ben of any kind, do me a favor, okay? Just stay away. Because your law probably did as they did. So let's hang a kid. Why? We're not going to hang a cop on the street. I mean, he's like a kid to the law. Why would I want to hang a kid? I don't hang kids. I don't hit kids. I go, talk, with a mokri eye. And if all of you in life that are listening to these recordings, I appreciate you listening, but I'd appreciate it if you listen to this too. When I talk about the law and how I'm going to take the law because they're incompetent at all, and how I'm going to take them is I'm going to take the time to speak to you and speak to your mind. That's all they want to listen to. And in life, you'll vote for whatever you want to do. And I believe, as in and within the thoughts of my mind, that I'll take them at that time. Well, the power of your mind and mine at the same time. I'll later, or maybe now, tell you how me and God do the same thing. And as in true, in my voice, I'll give you a clue. It's the woo-wee eye. It's DPT. Did you hear her say I love you? That's one of my girls that get within my body that can hit that voice so low. Because I'm a man with a deep voice. Don't you understand? Tough to come my home. And with my deep voice or low too, I'd have to explain to you what I need to at this time. Because I mean, I'm thinking about a tie that isn't too fly. Not the right kind of guy. or a woman too, if you're a judge, isn't it true? I'm not sure. But if you're a judge, well, goddamn it, I'm pretty goddamn sure, even though I dropped out of second grade by goddamn mind, because your system's left behind. Or is he fat, my tough mind? But on that tie, guy, and that suit that you wear over a gown, unlike when Honorable Judge Prowl came into Placer Mental Health Facility with his over his shoulder. If you come into a courtroom with a gown on, you either are, not either, but Peter, heather, and feel this beater, heater. If you really are a judge, when you come into a courtroom with that gown on, you're in full competence that you were either competent enough to have graduated from all that education within the true thoughts of your mind, as in you did all the work, or you cheated your way through college, so you competently cheated your way through college to get the knowledge and the honor to competently wear that gown as you walk in that courtroom. And if you're not a real judge, that's why I said 3 doctors or look-alike doctors in Placer Mental Health Fee. You heard how my voice slurred right there and changed? Well, I assure you one thing for sure, that the only alcohol I've drank in today is, that couldn't have been more than 2 shots that she gave me. And that was, when did you give me that about, would you say it was about 2 shots, right? When did you give that to me? A few hours ago?
Yeah.
Start of the show?
Yeah.
And what did you say? It was about 2 shots?
Yep.
That was several hours ago, right? About 2?
Yep.
And I've drank one of your brew there, sir.
Oh, you didn't drink that much. You can have more.
Oh, I'm just ready to score, but I didn't drink that much, he said. And then when I said brew, that means beer. And the slutter in my voice is the slutter of time. And another clue of how you can feel a human's real mind. And if you ain't feeling my mind right there, too, I'm going out to you DUI driver copy tops. And I'll send one honor out to one of these. Tough, Mr. Highway Patrol. He testified in the trial of my 3rd DUI. And ladies and gentlemen, in life, I don't know his name. But all you cops on the street and highway patrol drivers too, send honor to the man that was honorable enough to do his job right. And that was the highway patrol that came and testified on my 3rd DUI that he booked me into Sacramento County Jail on when I was in my 85 black Trans Am with my dealer plates on the back, and the 27 was in my dealer number on them dealer plates too. But he was honorable enough within the competence of his job, and understood his job too, was to be competent and tell what's true in a courtroom, and he did do as he did do. He explained in that courtroom that I drove as good as him, if not better. And he was, in a roundabout way, the way he explained it, the most qualified highway patrol driver in town. And he had his ride-along dad with him. Now, all you kitty coo cops, that's, well, kind of what he is, you know. The cops are like the kids of the law enforcement show. They are guilty, hardly at all. And why I would say hardly at all is because I've met a lot of them, and there ain't too many assholes in that game of the kitty coo cops. And I'm somebody that met enough of them. And I didn't meet them to shake their hand and go out of the garbage can or a donut shop. Catch that, clop? Because I'm not a cop. I met him to be arrested. And a lot of them are, well, I even remember the one that we won't talk too much about, but sending out honor to individual honorable roars of law enforcement, because they roar over the harassment of the suit and tie guy. Let's get to the suit and tie guy. That's you judges or look-alike judges that come into a courtroom. Do believe that it is as true as it can be in the United States, at least in California, that you are guilty until proven innocent. And we have what's called something like a judicial system or a justice system where if somebody's not guilty, they or they say they're not guilty, they get a trial, and a fair trial with a fair bail. So if you are popping up bails just because you want to pop in the sky and listen to a guy that's a kitty coo cop, or the whole Twin City Police Department's kitty coo cops, because even the captain, he might as well disbarred ship. I mean, walk the plank, it's already sank, and I'm Captain Noah Martian. You catch that clue? Because they don't know nothing there. I mean, they even got good guy, bad guy cop coming around saying hi to me. I'll call him Officer Potrol from the Chips of the TV show. That's what he looks like to me. I mean, he said, I'll call you Buzz. Buzz this, back to you judges. You are the most competent of the show of law enforcement, as I see it this time. And you are competent enough to know that a cop cannot play judge and jury. And I can't explain it any other goddamn way better than that's what you do when you do things like you've done with me when I was arrested for leaving a voicemail at Grant High School. I don't give a goddamn if I said, fuck you, Grant High School, you're fucking through, you're garbage can, you're black and blue, and I goddamn hate you through. Which I didn't. We learned in 2nd grade that sticks and stones can hurt your bones, but names will never harm you. I don't give a goddamn if I said I got fucking 20 pounds of plastic explosives and I'm going to blow the school up, and I used to have a record of having plastic explosives. Well, I do give a goddamn there. If I said something like I got 20 pounds of plastic explosives on that voicemail, which I didn't, and I had somewhere on my record that I've been caught with plastic explosives before, and I'm going to blow the school up, well, that would be a reason to have a $90,000 bail. But it wouldn't have been for stalking when I left a voicemail. It would have been for something like, what's that called? A terrorist threat? Or a real deal threat. Because if I really was, as I explained, that would have been a real deal threat. And that would have been a reason to, I know as well as Kmart Zoo, any clown that's got a clue of law at all, that even a felony stalking charge doesn't carry a $90,000 bail. And for all of you in life that want a little bit of a clue, I'll be able to do it on 3, but let's do it on 4, or count back in the score. When my lame to the brain goddamn piece of shit split open my head with a baseball bat and was charged with something like assault with a deadly weapon when he should have been charged with attempted murder, his bail was less than my goddamn bail for a goddamn. You understand that goddamn? Because somebody the other day, they told me I shouldn't repeat myself, so I split my voice and got tough. But I've explained in other videos too, where there's certain things that are important, and at that time it's important to say it more than once too. And in that clue, you probably got a clue that I know how to speak.
You're announced by name, huh?
Even the judge that put me at the end of the list when I came back the 2nd time for leaving a voicemail that I didn't leave, and even if I did leave it, the voicemail only said, I'm sorry for calling, and I'm sorry I called the wrong number. I'm sorry to tell you loppy dops to mop the mops. And of course I put the mop in the window to give you a clue that you's a moppy cop. I already know why you's coming to my house. That's because I clowned the freaking China cop, undercover China cop that was walking down the street after Greg told me he was the Heat. Does anybody understand that as I speak? We'll rewind at any blank in time. We'll see if you got an investigationable mind. And investigate what's true. Now I'm pissed off, so catch this clue. Not only did them cops bust down my door, they had the SWAT team out here too, and the dog, for leaving a voicemail. Now, if we want to talk about throwing